We're in trouble now. You ninja aren't going anywhere, especially you, Earth Ninja. What do you want with Cole? The Skull Sorcerer and I need his Earth power, which can bring back a spell known as Doxomon. So Doxomon isn't a who, but a what? What kind of spell is Doxomon? I don't want to reveal too much. It's better if you see it for yourselves. I'd rather not if it endangers the people of Ninjago. Where's the Skull Sorcerer? Shouldn't he be with you? He has something else to take care of. A certain man to deal with. Master Wu! There, that seems to be a good place for me to meditate on the answers I'm looking for. Trouble is here. Do I know you? No, but I know you, and I'm sure you know of Doxomon. Doxomon? I've heard that name before from Lily. What does that have to do with what you're up to? It has everything to do with why I need one of your students. So you're the Skull Sorcerer. Yes, I am, and if you desire to know my true identity, you'll have to come and find out for yourself. If it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you're gonna get. We can't let Master Wu confront the Skull Sorcerer, not by himself. We also can't allow this creep to use Cole and the Blades of Deliverance for a spell we know nothing about.
Let's split up. That way these guys won't win.
Did you not hear me about you not going anywhere? Yeah, I beg to differ. What? Where'd they go? You can run, but you can't escape. We should be safe here.
Safe isn't a good word when it comes to these dungeons.
Should we be trying to escape? I don't know if that's a good idea. Master Wu is in danger with the Skull Sorcerer. Well, we can't save him if we don't know where he is.
Hopefully our other friends will have better luck than we will.
That was challenging. At least we got out of there, and I didn't see any disaster happen. I can definitely say that was the first time I ever saw a floating skull. He must be the Skull Sorcerer's minion. No, that doesn't seem to be the case. The Skull Sorcerer has been somewhat limited to what the skull says. Ah! That sounds like Master Wu. He must be fighting the Skull Sorcerer. Let's go help him. I don't think so. Jay, you and Okino go help Wu. The rest of us will take care of these creeps.
Who are you calling a creep?
Give us back our blades. Technically, you did say you were keeping them safe for the Skull Sorcerer.
Yeah, but they still don't belong to you.
Why do you creatures believe in helping him? It's the only way for us to live in peace. We used to dwell in this mountain underneath the ivory city of Shintaro without any problems. But then the Skull Sorcerer and his skull came to invade us. He threatened to kill all of us unless we were useful to him and did whatever he said. So we did as he told us without questioning his motives. Alright, it'll be harder to convince you creatures since you're not necessarily animals, and communicating to animals is my specialty, but it appears you are only on his side because you fear he will see you all as expendable if you aren't with him.
That sounds completely accurate.
But I think the truth is, he's more afraid of you than you are of him and his skeleton army. He probably fears the idea of Months and Geckles getting in his way, so he uses threats to keep you from considering that idea. If we team up, not only will we have a greater chance of getting rid of him from this mountain, but we can save Ninjago from whatever danger he plans to unleash. You know what? You're right. He can't kill us if we kill him first.
It looks like we have a common enemy once again, but this time it's someone else.
And the best part is, we have new allies to help us. Now let's go. We have some bones to crush. That sounds a little violent. Well, we're also up against a giant skeleton dragon. Ninjago! It appears that you aren't as challenging as I thought. I've faced many opponents before you. You are nothing. Nothing? Nothing? I am the one who will finish you. Once I've destroyed the legendary Master Wu, I, myself, will become a legend. Those that choose to follow me will be begging for me to teach them everything I know. Well, not like they're gonna have a choice, but you won't know about that. Especially since you will be a dead man. You can dream, but that doesn't make it a reality. It's time for you to join the graveyard. Don't be so certain. Okino! Even though I have lost, I will still go down as a warrior, because I am Okino. Such a waste of a good fighter. A waste? Oh, now you've done it! I don't have time to throw away on fighting you. I have a goal that must be accomplished. Jay, you can't fight this dragon alone. Someone has to do it. Without your friends? Nia, you're here! And there's more. Let's take this monster down. Remember that powerful spinjitzu we can use based on how much of the environment matches with our elements? Like you and this earth, since we're underground inside a mountain. I think I know what you're talking about. I discovered it at the Air Jitsu Temple when I drank a potion that had a large amount of energy. Do you think Master Wu knows about this technique? And what should it be called? When I did it, it felt like a burst of energy had come out. The Spinjitzu burst! There we go. So the Spinjitzu, Air Jitsu, Wing Jitsu, Forbidden Spinjitsu, and now the Spinjitzu burst. Seems to be more than one way to spin. It's really terrible you found out your father died.
Yeah, I hoped he would be alive, or at least someone from my kingdom had survived Griefbringer's attack.
So it seems like your worst fear about being the last of your people came true.
At least your fear hasn't come true. You said you were afraid of dying before seeing Ninjago free of evil.
Yeah, but I think I'm more worried about that fear taking over to where I can't enjoy the time I have before that happens.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned recently, is that you're less likely to worry about your fear when you have friends to help you get over it.
One thing I've learned as a vigilante is that I'm not really good at having friends.
They seem to trust you, and I do too.
Why?
Because you've done your best to prove you earned that trust, even if you made some mistakes before.
Thank you. Then I believe I've earned the ability to do this.
No!
What's wrong? I thought you said you trusted me.
Not like that. I meant as a friend, and to be honest, I'm into someone else.
I see. I guess I shouldn't assume I can do whatever I want when it comes to earning that trust.
You're very sweet, but you need to work on your behavior if you plan to. Look out!
My patience has run out. It's time for you to meet your fate, Cole. Not if we have anything to say about it. There doesn't seem to be enough fire here. Why don't I add some more? Ugh, you shouldn't have done that. Now you've given me another reason to hate you. No, it can't be. It's Klaus, the sorcerer that worked for Chen. Oh, he's not using any magic on my watch. The Silent Service had a file on this guy, but it was reported that he was dead. I was dead, but if there's one thing you should have learned over the years, it's that escaping death is possible. But I killed you! What do you mean that you killed him? Oh yeah, I don't think any of you knew, but many years ago, I was upset at Klaus for turning me into a ghost. It's a tragedy what happened to your friend, who was also your student. Anyway, we need to move on so I can show you how we can get rid of our enemies. So the ultimate question is, how is it possible that you've returned? You have Kai to thank for that. Come on, why does it always have to be my fault? There was when you saved Lloyd from the Departed Realm, also known as the place where those that have died end up at. Since you opened a temporary portal, it allowed you enough time to get your friend out before you got trapped forever. However, I saw this opportunity, and I knew it meant the possibility of having another chance. And I don't think I was the only one with this idea. I'm alive. Now it's time for my revenge. I hid my identity and barely used my magic so I could get around Ninjago without drawing attention. One day, the Skull Sorcerer came to visit me. We've noticed your skills, and they are quite impressive. We could use your help in capturing a certain elemental master with the power of Earth. What do I get in return? The Blades of Deliverance. They have unique magic when it comes to getting around in this world. I am interested in your offer. Those blades would be a great way to get around more easier. And then after the Silent Service fell apart, I tried to hunt him down, but he captured me and used me as leverage so Cole would cooperate with his demands. So it looks like I made another mistake by going to the Departed Realm and giving Klaus a chance to escape from death. And I guess that's probably how Harumi came back. No, this isn't something you knew about, so there's no reason to blame yourself over it. Also, if you never got me out of there, I would still be dead. So, do you know who the Skull Sorcerer is? I could tell you, but it seems there is much you don't know, so it would be easier to show you. Azuma, Samura, Kulu, Bolimus.